A Week 10 loss by the Miami Dolphins to the Green Bay Packers. What really can you say about this defense? Aaron Jones, another running back that had a career day against the Dolphins defense. The run defense still has not been solved. And opposing teams understand that by running a single back isolation right through the A and B gaps. Matt Burke has not tried anything new to address this concern, and that's the biggest problem. Bringing in two street free agents who have not made a difference. The linebackers, Kiko, Raekwon, played okay, but the way Burke has created this defense, they are built for speed and not for tackling. Both were spread wide when Jones ran for 94 yards, and that wasn't on them, but how Burke called the formation. Kiko, Raekwon, and Jerome Baker kept Jimmy Graham in check all night, but had issues containing the Packers' running back and wheel and split outs. Although those gains were minimized, all linebackers needed to improve on how to attack these routes. All these linebackers, they need to improve. The secondary actually played the best. Were tested based on how the Packers got the ball. Rasheed Jones was benched in the first quarter based on his actions last week, which made sense. So once again, the Dolphins Swiss Army knife. Micah Fitzpatrick there was asked to play three positions this game. Howard played well against Devontae Adams, even though Adams scored 2 touchdowns. Listen, in the back end, no safeties made any difference against the Packers. TJ, once again, was caught, taking poor tackling angles to the ball. Rashad Jones didn't make any difference on the field, and to be honest, I don't even think Minka's name was even called once by the announcers. Burke needs to start thinking outside the box, as his lineups, or better yet, his formations are vanilla. That's what they are, vanilla. Robert Quindo played amazing against the Packers. One of the few players that actually showed up. Quinn was attacking the line of scrimmage before the game got out of hand, which led to his 2 sacks. The Dolphins invested so heavily in their D-line, and they are not worth that type of money. It seems like Cameron Wake, Andre Branch, won't be on this team next year. And you have no idea who Charles Harris, what's going to be of him, right? The offense, though, listen, you had a backup left tackle, backup right tackle, a third-string left guard, and a third-string center snapping to a backup QB with wide receivers having some injury problems on their own. Recipe for disaster? Of course. Miami had a big touchdown on the first drive and 4 field goals with no touchdowns. Brock was sacked 6 times, but had time before the fourth quarter to make some plays. He is a backup, although a good one, who is not athletic and cannot throw deep. Many, open receivers had no shot on his passes. What can you say? It's just really turning out to be a disaster. And it's finally catching up to us. Our true record, this true team, is finally showing. I hope all is well.